What's up, guys? Schmidt here. Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we have some kill confirmed gameplay on the map USS Texas, a map that has slowly started to become one of my favorites, even though I trashed on it in the past in my first impressions video and everything. It's slowly becoming one of my favorite maps, and don't get me wrong, I still absolutely hate the outside of this map and what it brings. I really hate it. And especially with all the snipers on the outside that sit on the head glitch and everything. That's why this map has become nicknamed USS Head Glitch by many. But I love the inside of this map an absolute ton. And this video, we're going to be talking about the class setup that I am running with and why I think that it is the best class setup to run in this game. Now, what I am running, I know a lot of people use the Mountain Division. I think that's one of the most used divisions that I see, just because it keeps you off of the enemy radar, it keeps you hidden from player-controlled streaks, as well as it keeps your footsteps completely silent. So it's a very good division, maybe slightly overpowered, but it does a lot of good things for you as you play. But personally, my favorite division in this game is the Airborne Division, and the reason I like it is the reason that a lot of people don't really care for it, and it's because you get to put suppressors on your SMGs, which I absolutely love. You guys see I am running the grease gun, and this grease gun has 0 attachments on it throughout this whole gameplay. Has no attachments on it whatsoever, other than the suppressor, of course, which comes with the Airborne Division. And this setup has become probably my absolute favorite in the game. I love the grease gun. It's probably one of my top favorite guns in this game. It is just an absolute beast. Kills so quick. You know, not a great fire rate by any means. Nice and steady, but pretty good accuracy, and it does pretty good damage. It's just an overall solid weapon. It's strong and versatile overall. That's what the gun is. And it works very, very good for me at almost all ranges, of course, except when you get out to the super long ranges with this weapon. But I absolutely love running the Airborne and running suppressors on the SMGs. I know a lot of people think they're weak and that they don't do very well on the SMGs. And a lot of people in general don't like the SMGs in this game. They feel like they're very underpowered. And I personally don't feel the same way. I feel as though the SMGs are probably overall better than the ARs. I mean, the only AR that really is just super dominant is the bar. I guess the FG42 is extremely good as well, but I feel like the bar is really just the big one that is so good. Other than that, man, I feel like we need more rifles in this game. I don't know, there's just only a couple that are really worth using. I mean, personally, the marksman rifles are good. You know, the single shots like the Garand and the SVT and the carbine, they're all pretty solid weapons. But I'm personally a fan, or more so a fan, of full auto guns. And so the marksman rifles are nice to switch it up every now and then, but personally I would just like to see more full auto rifles come in the game, because I typically am an assault rifle player, or at least that's my preferred class. But in this game, I mean, I personally get tired of using the same couple guns all the time, so I've run the bar in FG42 a ton, and so I just have kind of gotten away from and started to use some other stuff, including these SMGs, which I absolutely love. And this grease gun, like I said, is just a beast. I decided to show this gameplay, one, because I do really well, of course, on this map, and two, just because I'm doing well without any attachments on the grease gun other than a suppressor, which a lot of people think makes this gun really bad. But personally, for me, it's been what I've been running a lot. You guys are going to see in some future gameplays. I've been running it in free-for-all and just absolutely dominating. It's unreal how well this class works for me. Now, for basic training, I like to run inconspicuous on my classes, especially in free-for-all. Now, what it does, or what it's supposed to do, is keep your footsteps quiet, not quite silent like it does for the Mountain Division, but it's supposed to keep them quieter. Now, I have heard that this doesn't really work. I've heard it's been tested, and that your footsteps are just as loud to the enemies with or without conspicuous, that there is no difference. I'm not sure whether that's the case or not. It seems like, at least for me, maybe it's just coincidence, that when I run by enemies with inconspicuous, they don't seem to notice me as much as when I do not run that basic training. So that could just be purely coincidence. I really don't know. But that is what I've heard. Nonetheless, whether it does really work or not, the one nice thing for me is while running it is that my footsteps that I hear aren't as loud, and so I guess in a way it sort of amplifies, or it makes it easier to pick out, I guess, the enemy footsteps when they run by me. But that's what I like to run. I think in this game I'm running primed. I think I just had it on from an AR class. I forgot to take it off. But I personally like to run inconspicuous, or something that just would fit to an SMG class. Maybe you guys have another preference that you like to run. Maybe you guys are really big into primed, and you want that reduced flinch. By all means, go ahead, run that. But I just like inconspicuous rather. I just feel like it works for me. But you guys do what you feel. I just personally love running this, and like this entire time, or nearly this entire time, I've been running just the suppressor on this gun. I don't run anything else. It just keeps me off the radar, keeps me quiet. I love this class setup just purely for the speedy / stealthy approach. You're fast with the airborne vision and all those things, and you're silent because your footsteps are a little quieter, or at least they're supposed to be a little quieter, as well as you have a suppressor on your gun, so your shooting is never on the radar. But if you guys are looking for a fun class to run with, something other than maybe what you've been running with traditionally, then go ahead and give that a shot. I've been running an absolute ton. You guys are going to see it. Probably going to get tired of seeing it here in the next few games, because I just have a ton of free-for-all gameplays with this class setup. But go ahead and give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, that has been the video for today, guys. Smack the Schmidt at like button if you guys did enjoy. Also subscribe if you guys are new. Hope you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on another video. So long, everybody.